It's Brian Preston, the money guy.
Okay, let's see. Next question. Let's do this one from Nicole on YouTube. I keep hearing that 401k was never intended to be your only retirement avenue. All right, good start. Currently, I have my 403b and a Roth IRA. What else should I be doing?
Awesome. First step, and this is like the easiest first step. Cannot screw this up. You need to open up your computer and go to I don't know why I said www. You need to go to moneyguy.com/resources. And on our resource page, we have a free deliverable that we designed for you. And it's called our financial order of operations, that it will actually walk you through exactly what you ought to be doing with your next dollar. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, all the way through. And it's a tried and true method to make sure you're doing the right things. Well, as you're working through that, you're going to notice you're going to hit some of these milestones. You're going to hit your 401k. You're going to get that employer match. You're going to get that employer match. I think I unplugged my...
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that.
Let me mute
Bo's
that real
computer
quick.
just started repeating back to him because he had the live stream pulled up.
There we go.
Beauty of doing live. Anyway.
Yeah, so,
carry on.
So you're going to go through the financial order of operations, and you're going to go get that free employer match, and you're going to go do the Roth IRA. One of the things you're going to notice is that once you've exhausted all of your retirement vehicles or all of your tax incentive vehicles, the 401k, the Roth or the 403b, the Roth IRA, the HSA, one of the things that you can do is you can just open up a regular plain old brokerage account. You can open up in your name where you invest after-tax dollars that grow, and you have to pay tax on it every year, but it can be tax managed, and a lot of times it is subject to more favorable income tax rates. Instead of paying like ordinary income, you can pay capital gains rates as you have transactions in those accounts. There's nothing wrong with building up that third pot, that third bucket of money, because when you get to financial independence, we want you to have three. Your tax-deferred 401ks, IRAs, your tax-free Roth IRAs, HSAs, and then that third bucket, your after-tax or your currently taxable assets, because those are going to be the dollars. They're going to be the easiest to get to in terms of availability and timing, because there is no age restriction. There is no age limit on there. If you're someone who's thinking about checking out of the workforce early, and I mean early like 45, 50, 55, even 60, those dollars in that after-tax account are going to be the thing that serve as the bridge money so that your tax-deferred and tax-free accounts can still continue to grow into the future. We've talked about this in the past. You think about, you have these three buckets. You kind of fill them in left or right, tax-free or taxable, I guess, because employer match, tax-free, and then after-tax. You kind of unfill them the other way. Your after-tax is usually the first pot that you pull from. So that's a great solution to begin saving in. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. I think a lot of folks are like, okay, well, now I got to go buy that whole life insurance, or I got to go get that annuity, or I got to go do this crazy complicated thing. It doesn't have to be hard. Building wealth is surprisingly simple. It's not always easy, but it's incredibly simple. Don't make it any harder than it has to be.
Love it.